AI skin retouching? Is this any good? Guess what? It took me 2 minutes to generate these results. Let's dive deeper into it. This is the photo I used to test this AI retouching application by Retouch4Me. It's called Apex. And as you can see, if we zoom in here, she has some blemishes around here. And then she also has this scar here on her knee. So let's test how well AI can remove these blemishes. I have the AI software installed already, so I go to Filter, Retouch4Me, and then I click on Apex. And then this new window pops up and you can see, okay, now it says restore last retouch, but usually would say start retouching. But here you can see your credits that you have with them. You can buy new ones online on their website, and then whenever you use or you run a retouch, it deducts some credits. But down here you can also see you have all these options like lifting, healing, dodge and burn, and so on and so forth. And they also have presets here, but you can also make your own one. And for this edit, I was thinking of just going with the perfect portrait one. And then all I'm gonna do, without adjusting anything here, I'm just gonna go and click on restore last retouch, because that's actually what I went with before. So let's run this again. So it then uploads your photo and processes it. And once it is done with the AI retouching, you can see the result here. And let's zoom in here a tiny bit. So this is with their perfect portrait preset. This is what the photo used to look like before, and this is the result. I personally am not such a fan of over-edited skin, and I feel like I don't need this kind of lifting. But if I open this here, you can say, okay, you want a more feminine face, or a bit more masculine, or you might want to adjust the hair volume, or simply the smoothing in between these facial parts and adjustments. But to be honest, I don't even think we need any of this here. So I'm just like gonna tick this, and if I zoom in down here, you can see it also removed the scar on her knee. It actually made it super soft, the skin, and added some nice volume for your portrait volume. I still feel that this is still too soft, so I'm gonna reduce the dodge and burn a tiny bit. I still want it to look more natural. So you have all these parameters that you can just like adjust over here. Also the portrait volume, like you can add more or reduce it. Let me zoom out. So this would be without or hardly without, and this is with a lot. I would love to go with a bit more of a natural one. And then you also have the eye brilliance and also skin tone adjustment tool. Let's get rid of the mattifier and white teeth. We don't need that either, but you can adjust a lot here. And this is the preset, as I said. And now if you made adjustments, you can go and just like create a new preset. But I would say for a fast run, it looks really nice. You can adjust the mask and tell the application where you would like to have no adjustments in case you want to leave a specific part of the photo out. And yeah, I think it did quite a nice job. I'm not such a part of this lifting. I think it's cool with the hair maybe in some shots, but for example, I feel like this is a bit odd. I wouldn't maybe really gonna go and use this, but what I really like is how you can see how it made, once I reduced all of these settings, really natural edits, just a tiny bit. And also the amazing work it did with heel. Okay, it would be nice to be able to adjust the sensitivity of the heel, because it also removed some of her wrinkles here and there, and obviously I wouldn't want to like remove them. Maybe if I can adjust this. No, it's only the overall opacity. No, this is missing, but keep in mind this took me like 1 or 2 minutes to make. This is the before and this is the after. Before and after. I think that's like a really nice change. And then once you're satisfied, all you need to do is click apply.